happy 1st of April. What else is it? It's happy April Fool's Day, all that good stuff. But also, more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, it is the start of a new era at Memphis Shelby County Schools. We have a new superintendent who cut the ribbon on her office today, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Marie N. Fagans came into the district today. Round of applause. Everybody was clapping for her and everything was good to go. So now today is day one, and tonight we'll be at, I think, Red Street Ministries on Park Avenue tonight. So kicking off the show today, I have somebody who, when I say is about the work, she really about the work. Anytime I ask of her, she says yes. Anytime she asks of me, I say yes 2 times. I try to say yes real fast because this sister is doing a big work, not just for Memphis, but for people in the field that do what we do here at 88.5 FM and C19, and that's Indie Film Memphis is in the building, and the CEO slash does everything is in the building. My girl Kimel Fire is in the building. How you doing?
What's up, John?
Man, look, I think I need to start doing openings for everybody. I gotta bring that hypeness to everybody because I appreciate the work that you do, Miss Fryer, because we see so much in Memphis that people talk about the negative so much that you forget about all the positive stuff that's happening in Memphis. So
right.
That's why I always try to blow up folks like as much as I can so people know, oh, okay, yeah, Indie Memphis, yeah, we know who she is. Yeah, let's go. So how you been though? Everything good? We in a new year. We got everything popping. Last year, great job on the Indie Film Fest. Excellent, excellent, excellent. But as y'all know, ladies and gentlemen, one show over is more still to come. It's still stuff you got to keep moving. But
always,
I want you to talk about. So what y'all got coming up? I know it's a lot. There's a lot of stuff moving. I know is the contracts all worked out in Hollywood now, so we good yet?
For now.
For now. For now. Okay.
I think negotiations for IATSE are coming up, if not have already started.
Okay.
But wow, I guess I haven't been here in 2024.
It's been a minute, right?
It's been a minute.
Right, been a minute.
I'm glad to be back.
Yes. So what we got going on? I know y'all moving and doing different things. Y'all not stopping for nobody.
Absolutely not. So this week, we are doing things year round. Mm-hmm. But this week in particular, we are actually bringing back our Black Creators Forum Pitch Rally.
Uh-oh.
And we actually have 3 events connected to it this week, starting tonight.
Okay.
And so tonight at Century House at 6:30, mm-hmm. we are having our Black Filmmakers Mixer. And just so everyone knows, like, our mission, Indie Memphis's mission, is to foster an intersectional and racially equitable film community.
Come on with it.
And to nurture the growth of filmmakers. Uh-huh. And so Black Creators Forum is actually a program that's specific towards uplifting Black creatives, making sure as many barriers to access that exist, we are trying to remove as many of them as we can. Mm-hmm. And that means through grants, through fellowships, through residencies, through networking. So they can network among themselves, and sometimes that means even workshops and stuff like that. So right now, this week, we're focused on the pitch rally. We're mm-hmm. so excited. And so tonight, we're doing the mixer at Century House. Mm-hmm. That's going to... That's a networking opportunity, and we're looking forward to seeing the Black filmmakers come out because we want to continue nurturing that Black filmmaker community as well. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow is the actual night of the pitch rally. It's mm-hmm. going to be at Crosstown. It's free and it's open to absolutely everyone.
So if they pack the house, they just pack the house.
They pack the house. It's not meant for just filmmakers. It's not meant, it's meant for everyone. And this is such a great event. We're so excited about all of our events, but this event in particular, the pitch is what happens before we see the film on the screens, right?
So your wordplay got to be on point then, right?
Wordplay, body language, confidence,
Ooh.
Right? The materials you present.
Okay.
These filmmakers is 7 finalists. They will be pitching their ideas, and these ideas are going to be ideas for features, or they're going to be shorts serving as a proof of concept for a feature in the future.
Proof of concept.
Yes, a proof of concept short.
Yeah, to break that down for, because
Okay.
I think I know what it is, but I'm having a little trouble
No,
remembering.
it's fine. Look, yo,
That's
take
why
me
you
out
here.
of my head. I appreciate it. A proof of concept short is a short that can be made into a feature. And so sometimes, in order to show the vision, they provide a snippet of that on a smaller scale,
Okay.
and they're able to like shop that around to distributors, studios, film festivals. An example of that would I got two examples of it.
Okay, bring it
right?
on then. All right.
Emergency.
Okay.
The feature is on Amazon Prime now.
Emergency.
It started out as a short at Sundance.
Wow.
And the feature is on Amazon Prime. Another one is Honk for Jesus.
Okay, yeah, I
remember that one with Regina Hall and Sterling?
Yeah.
Started as a short.
It
started as a short film. And just so everyone understands, a short film by Academy standards is a film that's less than 40 minutes.
Okay.
So if it's a film that's less than 40 minutes, that's considered a short. If it's a film that's 41 minutes or more, which are most films that we see in theaters, those are considered feature films.
Even with documentaries too, or is it same thing? Okay.
Yep. That's just a different type. So narrative versus documentary, it's just a different type of film, but there are still documentary shorts and there are documentary features. Same with narrative. There are narrative shorts, narrative features, experimental, same thing.
Wow.
So.
See how she's giving us the education on it, ladies and gentlemen. So they pitching and so they're pitching the proof of concepts, the shorts, all that different things, in hopes that it's going to be 1 out of the 7 that wins.
It's going to be 1 out of the 7. Ooh, but here's the thing. They're pitching, some of them are not pitching proof of concept shorts. Some of them are straight up pitching features.
Wow.
Yeah. So it'll be really, and we get to see as audience members, we get to see it in real time. And pitching is it's really a skill that all filmmakers have to have.
They have to have.
And I would say, it's past just filmmakers, but specific in the industry, you got to be able to pitch your idea. Whether that be in the elevator, because you might end up in the elevator one day with the top.
Spielberg might be next to you or something. You never know.
Right. Or you might go a more traditional route and you got to have a pitch deck. You got to have so many materials in place. And these finalists, they have it. And they've also been trained. So they've been trained.
Memphis?
Huh?
Do Indie Memphis some workshops?
Now I'm not gonna lie. I stand 10 toes down behind my team.
Okay.
But you're giving us a lot of credit.
Okay.
I will say this: Indie Memphis, and I want to give a huge shout out to Kayla Myers, who's our Black Creators Forum manager, Amanzi Arnett, who's our artist support coordinator, and Miriam Bell, who's our artistic director. They have all they all support BCF, but especially for the pitch rally, they've been really supporting this event, honestly, as soon as our festival wrapped.
Really?
Yeah.
So y'all don't waste no time. Let's okay, it's a wrap, Indie Memphis. Oh, we got to get back to work. Wow, that's good though.
Is it?
It is. Yeah,
is it? I feel like
No, I'm gonna share this with you. Fred Jones of the Southern Heritage Classic. Game over.
Yeah.
Everything. Deion Sanders, everybody leave. And so 2-3 days later, already thinking about the next classic. And I'm like, hold up. Now you just had this big game, all the people, everything. And it's like, yo, mine already on next year. And I'm like, yeah, that's good. Because to me, I think that's planning. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, for sure.
In preparation.
Well, and if anything, we're trying to, I would say, get ourselves into an even bigger planning mindset, Right. Get ourselves to the position where we're able to schedule, at least in pencil, like these dates 2-3 years in advance.
Right.
So that, yes, it's busy. It's busy. There's always something to do. But we love supporting filmmakers, right? We love getting those stories out there. We've been, I think, very successful at redefining prestige and making sure that we are uplifting quality films, uplifting filmmakers with different but great ideas. And honestly, if anything, I think we're just trying to figure out a way that we can do that more systematically, more planned, so that it's less of a jolt, and it feels, it feels like less work over
Right.
time. But yeah, no, they've been working on this for a while, and I'm really proud of the success that they've done in the past, and this is also going to be extremely successful. Crosstown, we're going to be in the theater, so it's going to be plenty of space.
Nice, ladies and gentlemen.
And I'm calling Memphis to help us pack that theater
Come
out.
on, Memphis, and it's free. And it's free.
It's free. It's completely open to the public. I want us to pack it out. I really do.
And I think the more y'all do things like this, I think it's getting people the opportunity to see. Okay, I heard of Indie Memphis. Oh, they have an event. Let me go check it out, because people are looking for things to do.
Yeah.
And now that it's so-called spring, folks is outside, as they say. You don't have to be outside in the park all the time. Go to some of these events. I call it culture and refinement. Come on, y'all. Come on out and see something. Learn about something you've never done before. So with the winner, what does the winner get?
The winner of the pitch rally gets $10,000 towards their project that they can they utilize it towards their project. And there are things that we do have to have in place to move forward with it. But yeah, they get $10,000 to help them finish and help them make their project.
Now, dude, how does it feel when you see films in the infancy or like in the early stages, and then say come through Indie Film Fest and then make it to the big screen? Like, yo, I remember when that was just a pitch, or that was just a small concept. And now, have you got some examples of movies that you remember that was like at Sundance and then blew up when it came out of there? Give us some examples.
Well, I'll speak specifically to Indie Memphis. I talked a bit about this last year, but All Dirt Road's Taste of Salt by Raven Jackson.
Yes.
You saw that?
That was dope. Like, the whole visual of that whole piece had me like,
right?
Wow.
Have you ever seen the South shot like that?
Never ever seen the South shot like,
right?
The swamps or the water, the rain, like that looked like that was really raining. Like, look, I didn't see no, like, that looked like real rain down there.
Low key, I feel like they should have been nominated at least for sound design in the awards. But I'm not going to be salty. I'm not. Right. It was a great film. It was a great project. And Raven Jackson applied for the Black Screenwriters Residency in 2019. She was our resident. And so we got to see that come full circle. We have our indie grants. This year is the year of our indie grants. Well, it's our 10th year of indie grants this year. And so with the indie grants, it's like a competition. You have people that submit, but it's for shorts, right? Okay. And so for that competition, the finalist, which is usually at least two, they will receive $7,500 in cash, and they'll also receive $7,500 in services to help. So camera rental, editing, things of that nature. They get resources to help them finish their film. We've had great examples of seeing that. So did you have a chance to see Slice, the documentary short Slice?
No, I didn't get to see it. They be working me sometimes.
What about Regin? Did you get to see that? Okay.
See that.
Great films. They both won indie grants in the past, and they brought them back this past year. And then, and they both won awards.
And they both won. It make you feel good, like a proud parent or something. Like, I remember the work that they put in to make.
We saw it from a script. And then Zaire, additionally, her Zaire Love is the one who was behind the docu-short Slice. She was also behind Edo Girls.
Okay.
And so Edo Girls not only won at our film festival, Edo Girls also was in like New Orleans Film Festival. It was in Urban World, I think. It had a great festival run. Well, I think Slice was too. Zaire's just taking over. I'm just gonna say that.
Go ahead, put it out there.
I'm not even gonna try to keep up with the accolades. I just know she's doing. I mean, so many indie Memphis filmmakers are doing great work, and so it's really great to have helped, to been on the side of indie Memphis and to see this great idea start from a script,
Right.
and then see the work and the effort that is put into it and the love, right, and the dedication, and then see this beautiful film that's at the end of it, whether it's a short or feature. So we're very proud of, and even if a filmmaker doesn't, end up in Sundance, that's not the point of the competition. The point of our competitions are to give filmmakers an opportunity to get their stuff made.
That's dope.
And to help them, whether it be with resources, whether it be with cash, to really try to really put our best efforts forward, and really help filmmakers take their ideas to the next level. So just honestly, even if a filmmaker is involved, and they don't place or anything like that, that doesn't matter. It's all about helping filmmakers get their voices out there. Wow. And so we're really excited to be able to bring it back in terms of the pitch rally, because this pitch rally is like, it's done in mind with a feature, right?
Okay.
So, and then also I think it's really cool for everyone to be able to witness like the process that happens before.
Right? Because people think like these movies just come out, like, nah. I saw what's the young lady that has Insecure?
Issa Rae.
She posted that she was somewhere writing. So she got out of the country. She was at a beach or some resort, and she said she's writing. She had to get away to do writing. Now, I'm not saying everybody's like that, but just think, it's a process. You got to write a script or write something, then bring it to somebody. Then, okay, we got to get wardrobe. We got to get all this scenery and all.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a big process. And when you said that, I just thought she had to get away to write.
Well, and you think about Issa Rae's journey, right? Like, she had, to my understanding, and Issa Rae fans out there,
don't
correct
come
me
for
if
my folks now.
Listen, if you come for me, I'll accept constructive criticism. I will. But she had, I believe, 2 web series that did not do so well before she popped with Awkward Black Girl.
Okay.
And Awkward Black Girl was her web series that on YouTube that did do extremely well. And from that, she has had to go through the process of pitching and getting greenlit and finding representation and all this other stuff. And so you think of, someone like that who has started out, like other filmmakers, and that is a real process, getting the writing right, figuring out your audience, because there's an audience for everything, right?
It sure is. Yes, ma'am.
And that's one reason why, like, when I try to avoid, like, when people are like really, really negative about films, or like somebody like, oh, that's trash. I honestly try to not pay attention to that, because here's the thing: it takes a miracle to pull off a film. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of energy. So I'm not gonna say that some films aren't better than others. I'm not gonna go that far. Okay. But I do think going as far as be like, oh, that's absolutely terrible. I think there are some films that are for certain audiences. Right. And I think that, as a filmmaker, that's also part of the process that a lot of people don't talk about. And so when you have things like our pitch rally, right, that allows...
Y'all hear the plug, right? You heard that.
I heard that. Was I smooth with it?
Smooth
I tried to be smooth.
You was real smooth with the plug. You was real smooth.
Tried to be smooth with it. But it allows our filmmakers to meet their audiences even at the early stage, right? Right. From before, some of them may have some recorded materials, some of them may not. But at this stage, we are putting them on a platform and letting them meet people who might be tuned in to what they want to offer,
That's right. That's
and
good.
For them to be a finalist, they got to be doing something right, because we're a little picky. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Oh, look, I already know. Y'all probably like, yeah, we looking. Y'all heard us say we looking at body language. Yeah.
I didn't say
word
that
play,
now.
The word
I
play.
didn't say
For the pitch,
that.
when you said that, got to make sure they got to come correct when they pitching.
But I will say this, they've had practices. They've also been trained by Epicenter, I believe the Memphis Speech Center, and also If Then. which is a national program that was birthed out of Tribeca Film Festival. So I say that to say, like, I don't want y'all thinking like, oh, we're gonna be hard on them, but we really do try to. We really have tried to set them up for success.
That's what
and
it's
to
about.
give them practice and to give them the autonomy to go up there and feeling like they're doing their best.
How many judges?
3.
So that's what they have to.
Yes,
they
3.
have to impress the 3. So that's going to be interesting. So let them
Well,
know again.
I'll also say this, right? When you're at this stage, or regardless of what competition it's in, I don't know if it's I mean, yes, it's impressing the judges, but I also think that, like, sometimes it's just hard, And I want to say that because I think sometimes society, we get so caught up in the competition, so that when we don't get awards or when we don't get like the final, we get down on ourselves. And it's, if anyone who's listening to this, if you're pursuing any type of competition, even outside of us, one thing that I always try to remember is sometimes it's not a absolute no. Sometimes it's a no, not right now, right? Sometimes it's a this isn't, or I'm looking for something else, or I could. I've even gotten in my own personal experience, the competition I was pitching for was a feature, and you had to be able to make the feature for $25,000. And they were like, I could see you make this for $25,000, but I want to see you make this with a bigger budget.
Wow.
And that's why I was turned down.
Whoa.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. Part of me was like, give me the 25.
Right. I'll rock with the 25. Like, wait a minute.
Or maybe give me the 25 and I can stack,
Right.
But either way, I understand what they were talking about. Because since then, I've been able to sit with it. I've been able to develop it, a little bit more. And so I just wanted to say that because I think sometimes we get real caught up in the accolades.
Yes, we
do.
And
sometimes it's about the journey.
Come on.
And we learn things with that journey.
Process.
Yeah, it's about the process. We learn things with it. And everyone who is participating, when I say they are really amazing, they are all-stars. They are really solid. And so whoever wins, I have no clue who it will be. I'm not one of the judges. So I can't give y'all any snippets on that. I promise y'all
we're not gonna say nothing. That's why they gotta come.
The judges, it's the judge's decision. But I say that to say, even when you don't receive it, like there are some judges that I've been in competitions with and we're still connected because they were like, hey, I understand you didn't win this, but I want to stay connected. I want to see how you develop this.
Networking.
Yeah. So, I just wanted to put that out there for anybody that's listening, whatever you're doing, whether it's work related, arts related, anything outside of it. It could even be sports. Sometimes the no isn't an absolute no. Sometimes it's a no right now. And there's still gems and things that you can learn from being a part of the process and the journey. And that still makes it worth participating in. So don't lose sight of what you could gain by doing the process just because you may not get the first award. That's all I wanted to say.
That's called a drop the mic moment right there. But repeat about the event tonight, tomorrow. Let everybody know where they need to come. What time?
It's 3 events. So tonight there's a Black filmmaker mixer at Century House. Starts at 6:30. Tomorrow there's the pitch rally. It starts at 6:30. I think doors open at 6. And then and the pitch rally is going to be at Crosstown Theater. It's open to absolutely everyone. Memphis, again, I want y'all to pack it out.
Pack it out, Memphis.
And on Wednesday, we're showing our micro cinema. And micro cinema is actually a program we do throughout the year. And we do it in the winter, spring, and summer. And we're showing shorts from the pitch rally recipients. Micro cinema, every month for us, it usually has a different theme. But this year, this April, since we are showing, we got filmmakers that are pitching, we wanted to, further that connection and show what some of our filmmakers have done. So we're showing some select shorts from some of the former pitch rally participants and our current and 4 of our current pitch rally participants this year.
All All right. And when do y'all have the youth competition? Is that in the fall?
So Youth Film Fest. I'm glad you brought up the youth.
Yes. Got to bring up the
Because
youth. Uh-oh.
Youth Film Fest is actually August 24th.
Okay.
But
you saw the animation in the butt. There it is. Yes, ma'am.
we are actually doing a youth mixer April 13th.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at you reading my mind.
Come on,
That's not even why I came.
That's why they pay me the little buck.
But yes, we for our youth mixer, if anyone is interested for their youth, we serve grades 7 through 12. And our youth mixer is really, it's meant for us to try to pair youth together to try to help that networking side of things, especially because right now we're still accepting submissions for our youth film fest, and so there's still time for youth to be able to team up with each other and help each other with their projects. Okay. So go to www.indiememphis.org and you can sign up for all 4 of the events that I talked about. The mixer tonight, mixer tonight is really intended for Black filmmakers. Right. Tomorrow it's intended for absolutely everybody. Yep. Okay. And you can sign up for that at Crosstown. You can sign up for that at our website, www.indiememphis.org. Mm-hmm. Or you can just show up. It's free. So, just
show up. If you're a youth and you want to do it. So it's 7th through 12th graders.
For the youth mixer on April 13th, 7th through 12th graders, we are asking for people to sign up just so we know, how many snacks to bring, stuff like that. Right. Everything for our youth. And I've said this before, but it's been a while since I've been here.
So you need to say it again.
I got to say it again. Anything for our youth is completely free.
Y'all hear that, parents, teachers?
Let me say it again. Anything that Indie Memphis provides for our youth program, completely free.
There it is.
The point, we really want to emphasize accessibility, and we want to make sure that families, kids, they're not missing out on really great opportunities because of cost or anything like that. Right. So, we're asking for people to sign up so we know, again, how much to anticipate. Usually for our youth events, we do try to provide snacks and beverages. Mm-hmm. So that's really more so why we're asking, to keep a count of people. And also, I'm going to be honest, keeping track of how many people come to our events really helps us on the grant side of things.
Beautiful. Yes.
So, if I ask you guys to go to the website, it's very rarely, if you don't go to the website and you just show up, you'll get turned away. It's really more so we're trying to make sure that we're tracking the data. And don't get me wrong, you show up, we're gonna get to count. We're gonna figure it out. But it does help if it helps out a little bit if you can go to the website and sign up. So yeah, Youth Mixer, April 13th. The mixer tonight for Black filmmakers. Tomorrow, completely free, open to the public. At Crosstown. Tomorrow, it starts at 6:30. The doors open at 6. And that's at Crosstown. And on Wednesday, the doors open at 6:30. The short starts showing at 7.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We gave you the information that's needed. Now look, this don't cost you nothing. Now, fellas, you got a young lady or a lady got a young man or whatever you may do. Imagine going out and say, hey, we're going to go check this out. Then we're going to go to dinner, right? You can make a date out of it. I'm trying to say to some of these fellas, we got to find ways to be creative.
I know you're not telling the women to take the men out.
No, okay. Of course not. No, of course not. No, never that. No, I'm saying the guys need to, use this as a creative way to, hey, let's go for a dinner in an event, dinner in
absolutely
a short, you know what I'm saying? Hit them with some new language.
Well, and also, again, we create intersectional and racially equitable film communities.
There
So
you go.
wherever you are on the gender
Come
spectrum,
on through.
come on, bring the date, pull up. It's a
Pull up.
great event.
There it is.
And, everyone is welcome. We really, our motto has been film for all for a long time. And we really take that to the core of us.
That's true.
And we really try to, we try to make sure that everyone feels that. So,
and ladies and gentlemen, every time that I've went to an event, it's like a melting pot of the world, because I've seen all kinds of people. I saw Chinese, I seen African, I saw black, white. It is really about, they are a film. What's that? Film for all? What was it?
film for all.
Film for all. Literally, I bear witness. I seen it. So, Kimel, we thank you so much for coming through. You always
Thank
come
you
through
for
with some
having
great
me.
information.
Thank you.
Always. I mean, we might need to do like a monthly something, because the information, I don't want it to die from just the one conversation.
For
and then people like,
sure.
when was the thing for the youth, and when was this? It's like,
Well, you're right. And we do things year round. So
Right.
like we are still doing we're doing seasonal screenings. So the last 2 Wednesdays of each month from now until July, we're showing feature film screenings at Malco Studio on the Square.
Okay.
We do our micro cinema that I told you about. We do our shoot and splice workshops. And so that's specific towards helping towards, showing filmmakers different aspects of things. We've worked with intimacy coordinators previously to have them talk about intimacy coordination, stunt coordination, and things that they need to think about. I found my makeup artist at one of the shoot and splice workshops. Yeah, I mean, we do a lot of that, and so yeah, so there's a lot that we do year round. I would absolutely love to be on here more to keep the public informed.
That's right. Well, thank you, and much success to all the events, okay?
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. She came in here and gave us some education and some good information that we need. And I'm telling you, go tomorrow. Tomorrow. Doors open at 6.
Doors open at 6.
Tomorrow, doors open at 6.
Yep.
Try something different. Look, it's on me. See, it's free. See, but I'm going to just say it sound good. Like, yo, go down there and just say it's on me.
You being smooth with it.
Go down there and have a good time. But seriously, try something different, ladies and gentlemen. Memphis has a lot to offer. But if you stay in the house and just be on Facebook and social media, you miss out on when things come to the city. So please do something different. I encourage you. Keep it locked, y'all. We are 88.5 FM.